Historically, technology innovations are disruptive, but do not ultimately destroy jobs. In the aggregate, they destroy some jobs, but they create new jobs.
So, welcome everyone to another episode of Tech Talk. I'm your host, Krishan, and joining me is Joshua Pisky. Do you see that in the next few years, because of this generative AI, humans in the loop will not be needed anymore, or humans will still be there in the loop?
I certainly don't see humans getting out of the loop soon. This is like the million, billion, trillion-dollar question that everybody's asking. Daniel Meisler certainly has a very strong intuition that knowledge workers' jobs are going to be very much under threat. We'll
I was reading
see.
a report as well that 40% of the knowledge workers, that is the midline managers, will lose their job soon. And I don't know where was it, but I read about this. So, your take on
The
it?
short answer is I don't know. This is like so far above my pay grade. And honestly, when I get asked this at conferences and webinars when I'm speaking, I tell the audience, anyone who says to you with any confidence that they know how this is going to play out, in my opinion, you should not listen to, because I don't know how anyone think they could predict this with any accuracy, how this will play out. Historically, technology innovations are disruptive, but do not ultimately destroy jobs. In the aggregate, they destroy some jobs, but they create new jobs that are different.
Hmm.
People adapt. Whether that will be true of AI, I don't know. My colleague Kim had a great quote, which is what I've often said. The best thing I can say to this is that fundamentally, a job is something that you're doing that solves problems for people that
Yes.
they are willing to pay someone to help solve for them. So
Yes.
the question of whether jobs will go away, the question to ask is, do you think that we will run out of problems for that people will be willing to pay to solve? And when you ask the question that way, it seems like obviously no. And I just think it's hard to know what those problems will look like. You and I are engaged in an activity right now, recording an interview for a podcast, doing jobs that didn't exist 15 years ago.